Hi, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Christina Colson. Today is another Morrisette reaction. I am so happy for this girl. I'm so happy for her. I'm sharing in the joy of her journey. Yes. One thing I really love about Morissette is you can see that she enjoys singing. Because of her, I listened to the song and I also had to go and listen to the original. It's not a comparison video, please take note, but I will be doing some reference to the original for the purpose of learning. So please, in the comments, I do not want any comparisons. Please, 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 please. They are both great, and of course, I have to always give respect to the original. But this girl right here is a dynamite, and I love her. So, like I say, let's talk about reaction. Let's get to it. There's a place Before we go to the vocals, I would like to give accolades to whoever produced this. I noticed with the original they use horns, but for here they use the lead guitar. Of course, these days with the technology we have, they can just program the guitar sound into the keyboard and all that. At a point, they doubled the doubled voice. One person doubled her voice in this. What I mean by that was singing on the same octave as her, and another person in the lower octave. So by the second round of it all, it was easier for the so that it doesn't sound sudden that okay, we're coming from this octave to that now this lower one when she enters in with her own intro. This person is so smart. Imagine if we heard just falsetto then suddenly, it would be so obvious, but for those of us I want to say introduction of the lower octave, we did the intro. Let me just go there. We are learning. This is us learning and appreciating. It's a reaction and a review. So let's go back. So that was with Morissette. Nice. Somehow I know that there's a place above. Though my heart is struggling, free from all atrocities and suffering, because I feel the unconditional love. Like I said, not comparison, but if you have time, please go to the original and listen. Morissette is not singing breathy. Oftentimes, breathy singing is a signal that you have a voice that is worn out as a result of wrong technique. Some people use it deliberately for colors, but if every time you open your mouth to sing, your voice is breathy, that's a sign that you're having a vocal issue. But hers is not breathy. 1 point to note. Second point is Morissette is singing above the breath, not underneath. So her singing, the technique is so beautiful because she's singing above it. And when she chooses to do otherwise, is for purpose of artistry purpose, to paint a color. Depends on how she wants to paint the color, but anytime she does otherwise is for artistic purpose. So if you have time, just listen to this and listen to the original. This is not a comparison video, it's just an observation for the purpose of learning, because this is like I always feel the fear use thing at the beginning. We're learning, I'm using it to teach as well as give my take. Plus, I love this girl's technique so well. So please, do not compare.
To the sky, I need you now, Lord. Carry me high to let the world break me tonight. Need the strength of you by my side. Some sense of life can't be so cold. I pray you come and carry me home.
Very neat singing.
How can we recover?
Okay. Before she went to that the chorus, you see this girl, see the joy she gave, the joy shows she really, I love see, I'm having goosebumps. I love this girl singing so well. Oh my god, I love her. Respect Regina Velasquez. No, Regina, what's the name? Yeah, Regine, the mother of them all is Regine. Yes, I love that lady's voice so well. I love Morissette so much, and of course I have good respect for Katrina Velarde. Oh my god, why I'm so excited about Morissette is she is 24. At 30, a female's voice is in the full singing voice. You all will be stunned if she continues like this, getting the proper training. And of course, I love her genuine love for singing. The world will be stunned. This one, I'm smiling, having those pimples. I wonder what will happen. Perhaps my head will just go, I don't know. But let me go back to that point, and I will just, from this point, I'll try to reduce the excitement I have.
We would find victory.
Did you hear that note? It's not a shallow low notes. You could hear the fullness of it. Even if she's singing falsetto, it's still a falsetto with chest coordination. It's still a falsetto with good chest coordination. Not a full drop, but still with good chest coordination. You can hear the notes. Even if, fine, this song was obviously recorded and then the video was made later to match with the recording, because, or I can, it's obvious anyway. Like, for example, the lead guitar sound, you can hear lead guitar, but what we are seeing here is, in the video, is acoustic guitar. Good credits to the producer. I don't know who he is, but kudos to him. Good kudos to the instrumentalist. I love the bassist. I'm sure they did the same thing with the drum. Well, what I'm saying in essence, as per Morissette singing, is you can hear good chest coordination when she goes to the low notes, and even in her falsetto, the falsetto still has. It's not the empty. Let me just respect myself. I don't get into trouble. It's not the empty falsetto. You can still hear good chest coordination there. It's resonating from the right place, which is the right thing.
But in this harsh reality, sometimes I so despondent that I feel the need to fly like a bird, take to the sky. I need you now, Lord. Carry me high, don't let the world break me tonight. Need the strength, Lord. You by my side. Sometimes this life can be so cold. So pray you'll come and carry me home. I need you. I need you right here.
Oh my goodness. See the joy. She loves singing. And did you hear the ta-da-da-da-da-ta? You see what the one person was doubling her on the octave and the other person on the octave below. And it's so beautiful. I have to give kudos to the instrumentalist. There was something they did in the beginning. At first, it was just the bass. I need to point that out because I can hear it, and I need to appreciate and give kudos to the people I'm hearing. The bass gave the intro of like a glissando. Then the drum and the electric piano took over the intro before the vocal intro. So we actually have like three intros: a bass intro, a bass intro cueing them in, and then the other instruments coming in, the drum and the piano, electric piano, then cueing the vocals before she came in. Let me go back to that point so that it's more it's not so that we don't have imaginary lessons but practical practical listening. I used to hate teachers that do that anyway, so why should I do that? I'd rather see than imagine. Apart. I don't know if you heard it. The basement video. Okay. You hear that? I like that. The first time you think they're modulating, but instead it was just a chromatic alteration and they still remained on the original key. It was the second time they modulated by a semitone. That is a little bit the parts for you to see. Let's talk and learning. So these two guys doing this back up with this beautiful and second time. Semitone. So cool. And one breath. You see, this guy is doing the falsetto. It's so neat. It's so neat. Listen keenly. Oh my god. Morrisette is amazing. These guys are super amazing. I love what they're doing. Nice, Morrisette. From that chest to Morrisette is amazing. From that chest to whistle, oh my god! And the guys do the falsetto backup was very nice, so clean, so neat, and very well articulated. I can hear the words. Nothing is diminished because they are trying to force themselves to sing the falsetto. No, they are not trying to force themselves to sing the falsetto. They're actually singing the falsetto with ease, and hence the words are so clear. If your falsetto or your whistle is coming from the wrong place, you won't be able to really put words and enunciate on it. I can hear her taking me to church again. It is. Morrisette, you're amazing. I love this. Full chest. Very neat. She's taking us to church, and the way they're going higher, like, yeah, hallelujah, take us higher. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear our pronunciation of Jesus on that falsetto? Please, if you doubt me, it is not a comparison video. I beg of you, do not put my channel in trouble. Just go and check the original. Use your earpiece, put it in the highest volume. You will not hear that word Jesus articulated clean, except you know that Jesus ought to sound there. But with Morrisette, she just sounded the Jesus like. That's why I said, once your technique is in place. I said that when I was talking about the guys doing the falsetto, they were able to sing the words there clearly, because it was not a forced falsetto, but it was a falsetto that was coming from the right place. So they sounded so neat and clean there, and they were able to articulate the words very well. That was when I first mentioned it. Now, hear Morissette do that. I'm going to play it for you to hear the Jesus. She just went, Jesus. She just like threw it on us like, hey. I'm excited for this girl. She and then Diana Akundinova, man, that girl is amazing. See the guys. See the guys. Before I go to falsetto, listen to the guys on the higher they were singing. These guys are amazing, I tell you. Another part can be very tiring, singing carry me higher, 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 carry me higher, 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 like a pedal note going on, like a pedal note going on with such on such an octave falsetto. It could be tiring, but they're delivering it very well. I tell you, the whole team is solid. The whole team is solid. Did you hear that Jesus part? See, this girl, her joy is so contagious. I tell you, she loves singing. Singing is where she's most happy. I love her so much. You heard what I just said. That she sang Jesus on the whistle register, which shows that the technique is sitting very well. That's why she's able to articulate at that pitch. It's not a comparison video. Please remember to always give credit to. And besides, the original did a bloody good work, a fantastic, fabulous, wonderful. If there's another word to, she delivered that, and instrumentation was really fully loaded, all round black gospel kind of thing. So the thing here that I'm trying to say here is, if there was no original, there would be no word like copy. Remember that. I'm only mentioning her technique as regards the articulation of the word Jesus. Number one, is not a vowel is a consonant, which could be very difficult, and yet it was so clear. The consonant was well articulated at that whistle register. Listen to the original, you will not hear that word clearly. In fact, you barely hear it. So let's go back to that whistle again. Girl, I love her joy. I love your joy, Morrisste. I love your joy. I love your joy. I love your voice. I'm excited for your journey. I'm excited. I wish you the absolute best. Wow. You inspire me. You, Diana Kudinova. Oh gosh, you guys inspire me. My. And another inspiration I have that I really admire is Regine. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Philippines, for being the new center of vocal music. But seriously, I really need to know who the guys were that did the backup. Those guys, I give you 100, and 100 is too small. One quad 100 quadrillion kudos if there's anything like that. Thank you so much. If you have, oh, I love Morrisette. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell to see more of Morrisette. A poll Morrisette. A poll was done to determine which song wins, and Fly Like a Bird won. So I'm going to the reaction to the next one. I'm so excited, I'm blabbering. I love this girl so much. So till we see again, please be safe. And Maury said, more grease to your elbow, more anointing on your gifts. Be safe out there, girl. Be safe out there to all those that produced it, the producer, the arranger. Kudos to you. I love you all.